Welcome back, pop culture fanatics. We are officially in spooky season, and while Hollywood's biggest stars are battling it out for the best Halloween costume, one family has absolutely nailed the blend of cute, creepy, and heartfelt: Ice-T, Coco Austin, and their daughter Chanel. Forget the overdone superheroes and generic villains. This family went full-on stop-motion gothic fantasy, dressing up as the main characters from the iconic and slightly spooky film Coraline. Coco Austin shared the incredible photos on Monday, October 27th, showcasing 9-year-old Chanel as Coraline, and herself and Ice-T as the terrifyingly button-eyed other mother and other father. But this is more than just a great costume. The story behind the costume reveals a lot about the family, including why Chanel finally dyed her hair blue, and a deeply honest confession from Coco about why she's actually a little jealous of school. Today, we're doing the full 20-minute deep dive, breaking down the incredible Coraline costumes, unpacking the viral blue hair saga, and looking at why the unique, hands-on parenting style of Ice-T and Coco has always been a major topic of discussion. Stay with us. Hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our celebrity family breakdowns. Let's start with the visual feast. These costumes are incredible, and they show a real commitment to the theme, the inspiration Coraline. For those unfamiliar, Coraline is a beloved 2009 stop-motion animated film based on a Neil Gaiman novella. It's a dark fantasy story about a young girl, Coraline, who discovers a parallel world where everything is slightly better, but the inhabitants, the other mother and other father, have creepy buttons for eyes and want to keep her forever. It's spooky and sophisticated. Chanel as Coraline. Chanel, who is 9 years old and in 4th grade, perfectly embodies the curious young lead. She's rocking Coraline's iconic yellow raincoat and yellow rain boots. The best part? The reason she still has those blue streaks in her hair. Coco confirmed that back in August, Chanel wanted to dye her hair blue specifically because Coraline has blue hair. This costume was a long time in the making. Coco as other mother. Coco Austin went for a stylish, almost retro look. She wore a patterned brown dress that features shoulder ruffles, a fitted waist, and what looks like a peplum detail. She's absolutely stunning in the wig with bangs and bright red lipstick. But the chilling detail is the sunglasses, featuring large black buttons covering the lenses, instantly transforming her into the deceptively sweet but truly terrifying other mother. Ice-T is other father. Ice-T went for the comfort meets creepy look. He's wearing an orange robe with black polka dots, likely inspired by the other father's often patterned and eccentric outfits. He also wore the button-eye sunglasses, completing the whole unsettling look. The photo of the family posing against the spooky Halloween backdrop is perfection. This costume news brings a satisfying end to the blue hair saga that Coco shared over the summer. For months, Chanel was begging her mom to dye her hair, specifically for the Coraline connection. The summer decision. Coco, known for her very hands-on approach, shared photos back in August when she finally gave in. She explained, "She's been feeling the color blue lately, so I finally gave in." This is classic Coco, a mom who is very close to her daughter and very open about sharing those fun, formative moments. It was a summer experiment that turned into a perfect Halloween accessory. First day of 4th grade. The blue hair was clearly still a huge favorite by the time school started in September 2025. The uploaded picture shows Chanel proudly holding her sign that reads, "My first day of 4th grade," with the blue streaks visible throughout her dark hair. Coco's heartfelt confession. This is where the story gets really sweet and honest. In the caption, Coco shares a moment of vulnerability that so many parents can relate to. "First days of school are always sweet and bitter for me. I hate to see her go, but love to see her excited about school and to see her friends." But then she drops the line that became a major talking point. "I hate to admit this, but I'm sick jealous of school sometimes because they spend more time with her more than me during the year." That statement, the jealousy, a school spending more time with Chanel, is incredibly insightful and speaks directly to Coco and Ice-T's unique and often discussed approach to parenting. A life of closeness. Since Chanel was born, Coco has been famously, almost radically, hands-on. She has openly talked about co-sleeping, traveling everywhere with Chanel, and dedicating her entire life to being a full-time primary caregiver. They have an extremely close, almost inseparable bond. The public scrutiny. Because their lifestyle is so public, their choices have always been under a microscope, whether it's the co-sleeping debates or the social media oversharing. Coco has constantly had to defend her choices, always emphasizing that her daughter's happiness and her closeness to her family are paramount. Understanding the jealousy. When Coco says she's jealous of school, it's not a true negative jealousy. It's the emotional reality of a parent, especially a very involved one, realizing that as their child grows, they need to share them with the world. It's a bittersweet moment where a child steps into their own independent life, in this case, 4th grade, and the parent has to adjust to that separation. This moment of honesty about missing the time, wishing she had more of those hours back, and then immediately pivoting to being proud of the little human she has become, shows the complexity of modern intense parenting. It's a beautiful, raw sentiment that transcends celebrity. Ice-T and Coco Austin have been a celebrity couple for decades, and their journey into parenthood with Chanel has been a fascinating extension of their public lives. Ice-T, the father figure. The contrast between Ice-T's tough guy public persona, the rapper, the Law & Order SVU star, the pioneer of gangsta rap, and his doting father persona is huge. He is clearly head over heels for Chanel. His participation in the costume and his consistent presence in family moments, despite his demanding schedule, shows a deep commitment to his family life with Coco and Chanel. The reality show Impact. Back during their reality show, Ice Loves Coco, fans got an unfiltered look at their unique dynamic, which has always been defined by their strong, protective partnership. That protective bubble is now centered around Chanel, setting boundaries. They've both been very vocal about sheltering Chanel while also celebrating her. They've found a unique balance of allowing her to be a child, indulging her interests like Coraline and blue hair, while maintaining a high level of involvement and control over her public image. Their family Halloween costume, chosen by Chanel and executed by the parents, perfectly sums up their ethos. They take their parenting cues from their child, and they commit fully to whatever adventure she chooses. This hands-on, highly supportive, and highly public parenting style is what makes them so captivating to watch. Let's circle back to the costume choice. Why Coraline? The film is ultimately a story about appreciating your real family, with all its flaws and imperfections, over the seductive, perfect-looking illusion of the other world. The other parents seem fun at first, but they want to control Coraline and steal her soul. In a way, the costume choice serves as a powerful meta-statement from Ice-T and Coco. They are acknowledging that they are sometimes unconventional, sometimes controversial, but they are real. They face constant judgment for their lifestyle choices, but they are choosing to highlight their real, loving family unit, even while dressed up as the creepy alternatives. It's a clever and sweet choice that shows they have a sense of humor about their place in the celebrity world, while celebrating Chanel's unique, specific interests. There you have it. The full story behind Ice-T, Coco Austin, and Chanel's fantastic Coraline Halloween. It's a holiday story that's really about family, growing up, and the sacrifices parents make for their kids. Now I want to hear from you. Head down to the comments right now and tell me, what's your favorite celebrity family costume this year? Were you surprised by Coco's jealous of school comment? Do you relate? How long do you think Chanel will keep the blue hair? Let's keep the conversation going. Thank you so much for watching today. If you love keeping up with the real-life family moments of celebrities, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Give this video a big thumbs up if you think their Coraline costumes were the best. We'll see you next time for more family updates. Bye, everyone.